I loved her so much.
By the way, Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Because I have a cold, dark history of cold-blooded murder. Why do you think?
The case.
Oh yeah, Fubuki loses his... Yeah.
I'm a suspect.
I forgot, they lose their memories when they enter the labyrinth.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
What's up with all the water? Oh, is it because the flooding of Marunamon? Maybe that's why the water.
Not only was I
That's some Silent Hill-esque shit. Okay.
I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Yeah. How does Yuma keep finding himself in these situations, I wonder? Oh, now it's really flooded.
There
Uh-oh.
was nowhere to hide up there.
So the thing that has me worried about this labyrinth is defusing the bombs.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious.
Because the timer leads me to believe that there's gonna be bombs. Or one big bomb, I don't know.
I told you I didn't do it.
But I think there's gonna be bombs. What is this? What is happening? Uh-oh. I don't like that music.
What's happening?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
I understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
Okay.
I knew that.
Well, I really don't want to drown,
I
Fubuki.
can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
I'll just hold on to your legs.
I know that too. We just need to solve the mystery, right?
Oh, shit. Okay, so we have to solve the mystery. Is this gonna be a quick logic thing? I tend to fuck these up quite a bit, so this might be a little bit bad. This might be rocky. But that's okay, we'll get it. I like how Fubuki is spinning, that's hilarious. What murder weapon was used in this case? Shachi's gun.
This way.
Nice.
That was quite the surprise.
That's quite the landing. Hey, look at that, we got a ladder.
Let's go up there.
Huh?
How are we getting to the ladder?
On it?
What if we get swept past the ladder?
It's all right. This should be
Into a
fine.
bomb and die? Oh, that was a sick jump, dude.
Come on, Fubuki.
Am I an acrobat? Maybe it was part of Cirque du Soleil
Jump over here.
before I lost my memories.
I am not very good at physical activity.
Well, we're gonna change that later.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
Come on, babe, you can do it.
Fubuki.
Do you really
you're
want to
an
drown?
adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Yeah, come on, dude. Just don't miss, because you can't rewind time, so if you fuck up, you're dead.
I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
Undoubtedly, my sweetheart.
Fubuki.
Shit. Nice.
That was close.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going.
That nets us brownie points for sure. Absolutely. There's no way nothing is happening now.
Thank you, Yuma. Something is off. I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
About that. You can't use your abilities while inside the mystery labyrinth.
Yeah, that'd be way too convenient.
Is this the work of the God of Darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte?
No, it's the work of Kazutaka Kodaka being a bastard.
So you finally noticed.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
Yeah, seriously.
With your precious powers gone.
Shinigami is so jealous here. It's on full display, dude. I'll fuck you both. Calm down.
Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Okay, that voice was kinda hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Hindrance?
You were all on the table before. Don't think it's not gonna happen.
The victim
It will
was
happen.
killed by his own gun, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot.
Exactly. So originally I thought it was possible that Shachi may have been shot at a different place, but the revolver's barrel was still warm, and Yuma said that he smelled gunpowder. Also, the bloodstains on the roof indicated that he was shot on the roof.
Which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding.
Right. But was the revolver chamber from a different revolver? I'm still curious about the revolver's chamber and what the deal with that is. I think the hastily slotting it back into the weapon was definitely a factor, but I don't know if that's it. Or not.
I am a hindrance.
No.
What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already.
Shinigami, I will fucking slap you. Don't think I'm not above hitting a girl just because she's cute.
You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve.
And you got no chill, so calm the fuck down, Godzilla tits, alright?
So yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it!
I will fucking end you! Leave her alone.
Fubuki.
This is the part where I embrace her tightly and sniff her ear a little bit. I mean, reassure her that she's important and that she matters.
Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
You don't have to worry about it.
This is
If anything
heartbreaking.
stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
Yeah, like a couple would.
This is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family.
Oh, I see.
Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like
Yeah,
this.
she's fucking serious. She's just saying she's playing around to boost her resolve.
I am curious. Are you...
I'm on to you, Shinigami. Don't think I don't know what you up to, you jealous bitch.
You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even have the title of Warrior of Light.
Didn't you give me that title like 3 minutes ago?
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Like 3 minutes ago?
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been
That's
forced
true.
around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too.
In
Well.
contrast, I have nothing besides the ability to wind
I have nothing besides the ability to wind back time. If there was ever a time that I could rewind...
and my only merit is...
Bro, there are so many points in my life where I would have rewound time by just a minute to not do something dumb. You could wait until somebody wins the lottery and figure out what the numbers are and rewind time and buy the ticket yourself, you know?
Too bad, so sad. You're not gonna make it through here.
I did it once, I'll do it again, Goldilocks.
You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Master, help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat.
I never said that Guillaume couldn't be a part of the three-way too. We could make it a fucking Simon Says, I don't give a shit. The more the merrier, bring it on. About to see what my real forte is. Longevity. Drive, charisma. Charisma. Is that where the word Riz came from? I'm such a fucking idiot, dude. Okay, hold on. What all do I have here? Parallel gunshot wound. Shachi's gun designed by Iruka, and high voltage lines. There are high voltage lines between the two buildings, so travel between them is impossible, even by hot air balloon. I think that's going to be it.
A friend could have done it for you.
Okay, is that what I'm refuting?
This next shot is from someplace else. Your
See, I thought that might have been
accomplice
possible.
got over to you. You planted it in Shachi's hand.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna refute that. I don't think that's refutable.
That was your magic master plan.
Nice duck.
Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof
Oh
of the
man,
building next door.
high voltage lines. What? Okay. I was hoping that would work. I figured that if I said it fast enough, it would carry enough weight to actually be accurate, and it wasn't. It's true that the roof of the neighboring building is the only place nearby where somebody could have shot from. But that building is taller than the hideout, plus that side of the building has no windows. Oh, the parallel shot! I'm fucking dumb. I'm fucking retarded. I got it. I know what I'm doing. Parallel gunshot wound. Okay, we have to wait until the very end.
I'll fix it for you. You or an accomplice. To
Knife shot you from someplace.
Dude, I jumped, you cunts. Fuck off. Don't tell me I didn't jump that. I know damn well I jumped that. Okay, I'm not gonna refute that. I'm not gonna refute that either. I gotta use this special ability more to avoid damage. What? Dude, I didn't go left or right. I jumped up. Oh, I used the stick though. Okay. Alright, I gotta remember to use the D-pad for that. Bam. Gotcha. Fucking cunt. Take your butterfly bullshit somewhere else, lady. I gotta remember to use the fucking D-pad instead of the stick. The stick is so unreliable. I think that's the reason why the QTEs were so fucking bad too, is I was using the stick on those instead of using the D-pad. And I think that's why I had as much trouble with them as I did.
The gunshot wound would have been at an angle.
Yeah.
The gunshot wound through his head was horizontal.
Right.
Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled
from the roof of the other building, yeah. Yeah, get it, bitch. Okay, I'm just stupid. My analytical skills failed me there. That one was immediately apparent and super obvious, and I had every fucking reason to fucking make it logical, and I just fucked up. That's totally on me. That's totally my fault. That's alright, though. That's fine. It's okay. Maybe Fubuki will find some sort of familiarity with how dumb I am. Don't be a floor that breaks apart so I have to jump on certain tiles.
The shooter must have been at the same height.
Yeah.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact.
That is true, but I doubt.
But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
Right, that's why I said I doubt, because the bullet would have traveled into the rooftop.
To impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
Right, from their end.
Because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up.
I think it was a homicide.
So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness.
Either that or it was a suicide forced by certain conditions.
Huh? Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide.
I think so too.
Assuredly. And what are you basing that on?
Is this where Fubuki is gonna actually, like, prove that she's a master detective and be smart?
The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him. And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide.
I don't either.
That actually makes sense.
Especially because they said that earlier. He could have just ran down the stairs. He wasn't cornered at all. There was a descension route from the roof.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
Right.
So it must be a homicide.
No! Suicide!
Homicide!
Suicide!
Oh, is this the part where I have to deduce whether or not it was a homicide? Yes, this is one of these branching paths ones.
There are 2 doors?
Yes. Also, avert your eyes from what you're about to see, because it's about to get bloody. Was it suicide or homicide? I'm gonna say homicide.
The letters are written in blood.
No, the letters are written in white ink on blood.
Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth?
Let's go with yes, so you think I'm sexy.
Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Sure, that's
And you are the
fine.
holiest waifu
Let's
in this
focus on
game.
this problem. Is
But yeah,
this
let's focus on the
suicide
problem
or
at hand.
homicide? We need to narrow it down, now.
It is clearly
I'm gonna go
a
with homicide.
Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide!
I'm going with homicide. Sorry, Shinigami, I believe the waifu. Yes.
Right here!
Shabam. It was indeed a homicide.
I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide.
If it was
Oh, and this is an
homicide,
actual temple.
someone else had to have been on the roof.
That's cool.
Right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door.
Yeah, so I believe Icardi jumped from the
No one could
roof.
have gotten off that roof.
It's
How
gotta
did
be
the culprit
Icardi,
shoot
dude.
the
I can't
victim
imagine
and
it
get
would be
away?
anybody else. I don't think anybody else is
If it
capable of
wasn't a
this.
suicide, then what happened?
Thing is, I don't know if it was Icardi acting solely on his own, or if it was from support from other resistance members.
I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
I completely agree with what you
So
said,
what do you
waifu.
think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet.
I do. Maybe I'm the master detective here. Uh-oh. Are those arrow traps? Oh no.
We're trapped!
Oh no, I don't like this at all. Okay, prepare for innumerable restarts. Oh, that's even worse.
Oh no! The walls!
Oh, okay. Now what? What is this? What is the reasoning behind it being a homicide?
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know, but
Yuma!
Reasoning behind it being a
if it
homicide.
was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
Oh,
Well,
like this?
Fubuki's life is on the line, so... Oh, we haven't seen this in a while. Oh, this is totally different.
Here, this is everything left at the scene.
Oh no, I gotta make a...
I made sure to pull everything straight
Should
out of
be
your memory,
easy mode.
Master.
Should be easy mode.
Sure, there's a clue pointing to a homicide.
Clue pointing to a homicide. It can't be the umbrella. The umbrella's a red herring because it was already there. We've already gone over the security camera. Maybe the door? I'm thinking it's the gun or the door. I want to say the gun because of the barrel being swapped on the opposite side. So that's the logical reasoning I'm going to use, but I don't know if it's correct or not.
Something suspicious. Something that stands out. There has to be a clue.
I don't know
have
if
to
it's the
find
key
it.
in the door. It might be the key in the door. I'm gonna say the key in the door, but I'm thinking it's the revolver, but I'm gonna go with the door.
The door! The door is suspicious! Yes, there has to be a clue here.
No, I failed.
Totally wrong. Master, could you...
Right. There's... I know, it's this! This has to be related to the murder.
Oh,
So it was the gun.
Looks like it's the
See,
right
that's
one.
what I mean. I don't know the logical reasoning they're using, so it's hard to apply context to things.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right?
And it's gonna be about the
How can you
revolver's
determine
chamber
it was
popping out on the opposite side of the gun, right?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left.
See, my logic in trying to choose the door was the key in it. If it was a suicide, why have the key in the door? If it was a homicide, they would have used the key as an obstruction
But the gun found at the scene
to bide
swings out
themselves
to the right.
time.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it. You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
Well, maybe if I was the holy great detective warrior of light, I would have chose the gun first and went with my fucking intuition instead of doubting myself and being an idiot detective and choosing the door.
This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
Yeah, it was a sewer slide, yeah.
The jump shot laser said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
Because I believe that the person that put the chamber back in the revolver did it in a hurry, and they don't know a lot about guns, and that's why it's popping out on the opposite side in reverse.
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place.
Oh,
It's happening again!
there are the spikes.
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself.
Great.
Over there!
Oh. Okay.
Did you try shooting it with the gun?
I could.
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer... Huh? It's not loaded?
It's not loaded. So the revolver chamber was swapped from another gun.
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Something?
But why though?
Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Well, Yuma, did you solve it?
Why was
Shachi's gun was modified. I remember that.
The reason why must be relevant.
Oh, is Shachi's gun incapable of firing? Maybe it's just a tool to pressure people.
Are you saying you need my help?
Because Shachi did fight in self-defense. He never would have fought somebody willingly.
Oh,
So maybe Iruka modified it so that it wasn't fireable.
I don't mind helping you out one bit. Here we go. Lay it on.
Oh, is this going to be a barrel minigame? It is going to be a barrel game. Okay. Shit. I suck at these. This might be bad. Not gonna lie, it depends on how long this phrase is. I kinda suck at these. Puzzle. Okay, parking lot explosion. Shachi's gun designed by Iruka. Let's try N. Okay. T. F. Shit. Okay, well I'm gonna fail. Figured out what it was, but I didn't have enough time to enter the correct answer. I think that is sort of fucking stupidly designed. I really do. I don't use the solution keys because they hardly ever pertain and they're not really necessary. If the barrel would have spun faster, I would have been fine there. But now that I know what the answer is, I'm gonna have more than enough time, you see what I mean? Like, I don't like the way this minigame was constructed at all. That's cool though, that's fine. I don't think it should result in an immediate game over either, but it's okay, it's fine. I don't like the way that puzzle was designed. I think they could have done it a little bit better. Yes, you can. I really think that puzzle in terms of construction is kind of poorly designed. That's the only one I've ever really failed. My logical reasoning is usually really good, but because I erred so much in trying to guess the first letter...
Out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand.
Oh, that makes sense.
If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right.
I see.
If Shachi was right-handed,
So he's
he
left-handed.
wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way.
That's cool. That's good reasoning. I didn't even think about that.
Shachi is left-handed.
That is fucking awesome. Shachi had a specially designed gun because he was left-handed. So if the bullet entered through the right of his skull through the left, he wouldn't have shot himself.
Yes, you did it, Yuma!
Because he was left-handed.
It worked.
All thanks to yours truly.
No, it is thanks to Yuma's
See, my
suggestion.
problem with that minigame is I took so much error in trying to find the first letter. I was able to deduce what the word was as soon as I had the L in place. And the way that I run through that mentally is I try and think of whatever word would fit, and I'm like, LG? No, that doesn't work. LF? No, that doesn't work. I'm like, LE could make sense. So that's why I picked E next, and I was like, oh, it's left. But because I've erred so much in trying to find the first letter, I'm now left with inopportune time to be able to find the remainder of the word. You see what I'm saying?
Say what you want.
Like, I don't
Anyway,
like
let's
that
hurry.
mechanically.
Countdown is still going.
I feel like that's
Right.
incorporated kinda
Looks like the
poorly.
number's gone down by a lot.
It could have been better designed, I think.
So close to figuring out this
And
mystery.
there's no skill to
Let's hurry
reduce
up,
the
faster.
penalty for the amount of time you lose. And that's my other problem with it. It's just not constructed very well. It's a good concept. It's just not... It's literally just Hangman. That's all it is. It's literally just fucking Hangman. But I think the timer is a little bit strict, and it shouldn't be.
We're here as your official roadblock.
Given that they did allow me 5 errors, but that's the thing, is if the word happens to be super long, and you only have time to make 5 errors, and the barrel spins at a certain pace, it's almost like you're forced to lose, you know what I mean, by random chance. And that's why I think it sucks.
Committed suicide. After all. Right, Dom?
Okay, so now I have to refute that he committed suicide by saying that he was left-handed. See, my analytical skill is not poor. That's not the game displaying to me that my analytical skill sucks. My analytical skill is usually pretty good. It's just that minigame is not constructed very well.
Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters.
Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, god of darkness! Queen of monsters!
I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and god of
And to my
darkness
credit,
story
I did
going.
say I would likely fail the barrel minigame, because I suck at those. If there was a skill to improve the timer, or something like that, okay. So what that says to me is that after this mystery labyrinth, I'm going to have to check my skills. Actually, I'm going to do it after this fight, just in case there's another barrel minigame, and I probably should have done it sooner. But if there's a skill to make that barrel spin faster, all my concerns about that minigame and its construction are out the window. And I no longer reserve any right to bitch about it. But it's kind of fucking annoying in that regard. Like, the fact that it counts as an automatic failure to me is kind of stupid. Oh, okay.
That wasn't it!
Watch carefully for what
Okay. See, the thing is there was only one blue thing to refute before when I had to refute a blue thing. And now there's more than one blue thing, because I didn't wait long enough to know that there was more than one blue thing that I could repel. Is the problem with that. Also, I dashed right there. The game just did not register that I moved. Oh, okay. I think that's it. Gee, do you think? Maybe that's it. And it's dumb because I already knew what she was claiming. I already knew what I was refuting. So I should have waited. I just didn't know any better. But that's okay. That's fine.
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine.
You know you're
I'll
super
crush
hot,
you
right?
Like a bug.
Especially when you say things like that. You know what I mean?
What is the gun with
Shachi is
you?
left fucking handed.
You can still shoot yourself.
Damn, that's fast as shit.
Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
Oh, gee, I wonder which one I have to fucking refute. Fucking stupid bitch. Take that, Guillaume, you glowing butterfly
Shachi
bitch.
was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand. There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand.
So
to
the
commit
person that
suicide.
killed him didn't
It's
know
an
that he
obvious
was left-handed,
contradiction. When the culprit tried to
giving
make
us this
appear as
opening to
suicide,
contradict her
he put
statement.
the gun in the wrong hand, which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. His death was a setup. It's a homicide.
Right. I never get tired of that. I like how Dominic says nothing and she does all the logic work. It's a funny duo.